true that big fish eat when it's crazy weather like this? We're gonna find out. Let's do it. Oh gosh, on the big worm. Oh, sorry buddy. Let me get you over here. Oh. It's a decent one to start the day off. Big old worm. Not a bad one. Nice. Sweet. Thanks, buddy. First one on the big worm. Thanks, buddy. Sick. Berkeley power worm. All right, Bubba. There you go. Second one on the big worm. Saw a little guy. Thanks, buddy. Alright, Fredsters, we got a couple little fish on the big worm. We've been throwing around quite a bit of different stuff to try to see what they want out here, and seems like they want stuff on the ground. Seems like they would be hitting top water because there's a lot of like grass growing out here, a lot of grass. So I got the frog tied on, and I'm trying to get a frog bite, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. But we're gonna walk around this pond a little bit more. Still got the big worm tied on, still got the frog tied on. See if we can get another one. I just got my frog bite. As soon as I turn the camera off, put on the sprinker. I knew they were out there. Just had to change frogs. Oh no. I thought I lost my sprinker in the tree. And there goes my frog bite. So glad I didn't lose this guy right now. Oh my god, that's a good one. That's a G-money fish. That's a G-money fish. I'm holding my reel so weird. Nope, not a G-money fish. Oh boy, I thought you were huge, bro. Felt huge out there. Barely hooked. I thought you were 5. I thought you were 5, bro. There's my frogfish though. Thanks, buddy. I'll toss you a little bit. It's a little bit far down there, buddy. I seriously thought that fish was humongous. Oh my god. That was insane, dude. That was insane. Thanks, buddy. That was insane, bro. Chesapeake jigs. That was crazy. There's like some grass that's growing, some like submerging or coming out of the water. Just growing. And I bounced it off. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna bounce it off. Little GoldenStateBaits football with a 6-inch swim bait on there. Another little solid guy. Got tossed you too, buddy. It's a little far. Thanks, ya. Thanks, ya. Ooh, sorry. That was intense. That was probably the best strike I've had all day. Finally figuring out what these fish kind of want. Holy shit. Where was that at? I forgot. I broke it. I think it's gonna float now. Biggest one of the day. Even though we're missing that weight, we still use it pretty good. There we go. Well, this one's a little bit farther, buddy. Yeah, you can make it. Insane. Thanks, Bubba. It's sick. Sprinker all day. Another little buck. There we go. Thanks, Bubba. Thanks, Bubba. That was a sick eat. Make sure I get you on the other side of the waterfall. Fatty. That was insane. That was a good one. That was a really good one. Giant. I got a good one. It feels pretty good. Well, he's not that big, but probably the biggest of the day. Nah, frogfish was bigger. Throwing that wake bait out there. Not a bad one, not a bad one. Alright, I seriously have a PB on. Please don't come off, dude. Oh my god. Never mind. Oh man. They're getting bigger though. They're getting bigger. That's a good one. That's a good one. Sick. I'm on my first break at work, so I'm gonna try to wrap the video now. It was an awesome day. We ran out of light once we figured out what they really wanted and how they wanted it, which is kind of a bummer. There was some big fish out in the middle, but we ended up running out of light and it was starting to rain. My battery was dying anyway, so we had to leave. But I had an awesome time. We caught some fish, nothing too big, nothing too small. It was super fun. So I wanna, during these outros, I wanna maybe like talk about some stuff I took away, some stuff I learned from the date or whatever, and try to help you guys out when you guys are out on the water and you guys are trying to figure stuff out. Because that's what this video was. I was just trying to figure out what was going on in the pond, what they were eating. So yeah, we showed up and I had a regular frog tied on and a big worm tied on. So I was throwing those around and I wasn't getting nothing. I was throwing around for a while, even threw some lipless crankbaits, a whole bunch of stuff. But there was grass that was growing there at this pond, a lot of grass. And it was barely coming out of the water, just a little bit. So I was like, there has to be some fish in there eating frogs, but they would not hit the frog. We finally got some on the big worm, just letting it dead stick out there. And I was convinced it was gonna be a slow day. So we kept throwing the worm and I kept walking around the pond, and just seeing that grass really made me want to throw a frog. So we kept doing it and I ended up changing frogs. I put on the Sprinker frog with a little bit more action, and they really liked that one. So they wanted it fast. They really wanted it fast, but I thought with the big worm bites, they were gonna want it slow on the ground. But it goes to show, don't stick to one technique. Experiment and see what works for you guys on your water. Because seriously, I was going fast, real fast. Even with the jig, I was pretty much burning it on top of the surface, and I would get it caught on grass and I would pop it off and then they would hit it. So I just want to say, don't limit yourself on techniques or lures or whatever. Just think outside the box and try to get those reactions out of the bass, because that's pretty much what we did. Those straight reaction strikes all day, besides those worm bites. And yeah, once we figured out kind of what they wanted, we were running out of light, so it kind of sucked. We caught that nice one at the end, the biggest of the day, but my battery was dead, so didn't get the whole catch on camera. It's all good. We got some nasty weather right here in California this whole week, so I'm gonna try to get out fishing as much as I can, but it might be raining the whole time, so we're gonna see what happens. Might do some rain sessions, I don't know. But I just want to say thanks for coming back to the channel. Thanks for fishing with Fred. Don't limit yourself. Think outside the box. Try something new. You might like it, you know what I mean? It might do good for you. So always just try to be different. Till the next time you guys have fun catch fish, I'll see you guys soon.